Hey there, Collective. This is Kim. I was going to come into this room and do a meditation, and then I thought, why don't I just do a collective read? I love this platform so much to be able to freely express myself and all the ways that the energies are present. And I can tell you at night, it's different. There's a different energy. Even there are times when I prefer to work at night, actually. But not all the time, because like I said, the energies are they're different. They're just different. So I feel like we'll get maybe different messages out in a collective read, and in a way this is my meditating with you too. So let's see. I need some sound bowls. The plan is to eventually get an RV. This is the plan. This is Kim's plan. An RV, and take this setup with me to like national parks and travel all around the place, go to the ocean, and to have readings lots of different places. And I suspect in my mind's eye, when I'm visualizing this happening for me, I see me doing it readings mainly at night. So it's interesting that that came up. Anyways, all right, so let's see. Messages for the collective. And if you've gotten a private reading from me, I think I just have one left. Really, that's going to probably be done tomorrow. Within 48 hours of ordering. Those are $24, and you can purchase them in the description box. They help me out a whole lot, especially towards my goals for growing this channel, and I appreciate all the support, likes, subscribes, comments, all of it. I appreciate all of you. Send my love right out back to you. The sap of the moon plant is pretty nice and interesting. It's tapping into lunar energy. It's all about night. There's something about the sacred night coming through. The sacred night. The night being so sacred. What's so sacred about the moon, about the divine feminine? What could you say? Or the feminine aspects, the moon's qualities. Because this is the best of the best. This card would represent that you're getting the best of the best out of that. So there's a lot of receiving. I don't know about you, but I love a good mystery. So there's a lot of good mystery in it. Not always sure what's really going to happen, but you just know you're going to get the good stuff. Okay, so that's interesting. Oh, and there's the good stuff. And there's the good stuff. And the night, it looks like a night sky, doesn't it? Sugar. Yeah. Yeah, this is a sweet thing. I mean, ask a hummingbird how its day is. What does it do? What do you live off of? Sugar? The sweet things in life? Are you so high vibe? So this card is coming out because I feel like this is saying something to how you either look or appear, your aura, your feel, something very alluring to it, because this represents attraction. But I'll tell you, it also comes out in money readings as like the mother lode, and then this would be about receiving, okay, because of the feminine aspect. So there's something so sweet about the night sky here coming to. Maybe you're into nebulas, or looking at on my Facebook. I know that I follow this guy. I don't know if he's related to Sagan, but his last name is Sagan. And his first name says, maybe it's just a joke. I don't know, whatever. He posts pictures from outer space all the time. He has such a good sight. And they're the most beautiful pictures out there. I feel like I'm describing you with this. Like the most beautiful in the night sky. The most beautiful in the night sky. Probably had to go through a lot of dark. Without that dark, people wouldn't see you shine so bright. So it's almost like never going one day without appreciating the dark that enveloped us. And if you think about it, the skin in itself is kind of providing a dark capsule for our bodies too, if you think about it. And I'm not meaning dark like on like dark. I'm not meaning like Star Wars dark, okay? I'm meaning the beautiful twinkly things, and I don't know, just the shiny stuff you find in the dark. Wow. So this is beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. That tells like its whole story in itself, those two cards. I think I'm going to pull from a different deck too now. Let's see what is on the bottom. Autumn. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 balls of 9 gold balls on this. Always reminds me of the 9 of Pentacles. It talks about harvest, right? That could be a garnet. That could be a ruby up there. I'm not really sure. Related to earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be, like I say, in money readings, it's the mother lode. So there might be something to that. We'll just pull that for you. And this would say that you're coming out of a period where you're healing and you're almost done with a healing. Maybe you are completely healing some aspect that you really needed to heal in order to like move on. In whatever way moving on looks like to you. Whoop. Okay. Sorry. These cards. I don't know if I want these cards. I don't know if I want this deck. I think I want a different deck. I feel like we need a deck that's deep. It's actually time for me to look around for a new Oracle deck for us, because I've used this one to death. The last one I had of hers, I don't know where that deck went, so I need something else. I'll figure it out. But I like these pictures that you can go deep in with, you know, going deep. Feels like something's going to be flowing to you like a waterfall here. It really does. My mind's eye, I'm seeing like a waterfall, but it's of stars in the night sky. So it's kind of an interesting visualization. And I guess you all are the stars. Shining bright. The Luminari. Lighting the way. Okay. We have resonating. And I have the bold step forward with the farther gate. Why do I feel like there's some resistance there? Why do I feel like there's resistance there? Because it was in the reverse, maybe. Maybe it's not resistance. It's almost like maybe there's a certain resonance or frequency that when you get at it, you're able to see where this gate is. Maybe it's requiring some kind of completion that truly brings in a lot of things. Some finale. That when you resonate, once you resonate with this finale, you'll see this farther gate. We should give this a shuffle. So what does the farther gate mean, though, right? It means going into something different, and it's a farther gate. It means you've it's taken you a while to get to this spot. The resonating card has music notes on it that you probably can't see here on the edge, and a whale. So the whale might be very significant. It's a humpback whale in specific. It's resonating with divine physics in a water ball. Looks like those that optical illusion trick, you know. So you'd probably be resonating with somebody a lot with this card. Okay, I'm seeing like different, now I'm seeing that waterfall, but different stars like lining up at a gate. Different stars lining up at a gate. You all come to this farther gate. No matter that it looks different in your lives, like you've all come to this farther gate together in essence. Maybe part of a soul group if you want to look at it like that. Okay, there's a connection. There is. The first word is connection. Communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, your inner voice, and rings a bell. Oh. Heeding the call, the cross. Putting others first, service. In a way, this card's representing the elect, because it's funny, because it's like the chosen are the ones that have actually chosen themselves, that they want to heed a call of service to others, as well as helping yourself. You don't ignore yourself just because you go on that call. There is some perks to it too. So like I'm feeling a divine favor. There's perks to this, to whatever it is, because there are sacrifices made on your part to resonate with a certain call. It could have led you away from your family, for example. It could have led you away from a career that I don't know, some of you all might have enjoyed something but felt called away from it. All because of a sacrifice of heeding the call. Yeah, and I like that, for the greater good, because I feel like that's what everyone on my channel really is trying to do, is improve themselves and do things for the greater good of others and themselves. Starts with you though, right? I have the baby, I have cardinal signs here. So I have Aries, I have Cancer, I have Libra, and I have Capricorn. It's representing cardinal, new beginnings, rapid growth. Okay, so this farther gate is going to take you somewhere where it's, okay. The message really is that you've had a lot of rapid growth that has got you to this farther gate. Self-realization. New phase, it says. New phase. Innocent. And it's just the beginning. So it's just the beginning of this. Okay. Let's get it. New contract. New soul contracts. New energies that were maybe always on this same resonance, always in this same group with you, going to the farther gate, but you just didn't maybe know them. And so they may be coming into your life as a soul contract, part of a soul contract, right? Okay. So it is in the hand. The universe is your partner in the hand. Sacred contract. It is time to rest up. Rest and renewal. The Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal. And because this looks like a gold ball, that's on this card here with the autumn, I would say that it's the universe is giving you a hand also when it comes to what you're manifesting, when it comes to the wealth that you need, especially if it's like the happier you are to do your mission, if I can even say it like that, the more help you're going to get, because the happier you are and the more you improve yourself, then the more able you are to do for the greater good. I'm not really talking about extravagance, but I think nothing is off limits here. And there's power in somebody's hand. Maybe it's what you can create. For some, I'm seeing massage hands. For some, I'm seeing Reiki. Build, carpentry, artist, create. Even somebody that helps out with paperwork all day long. They working with their hand. Something about working with their hands. Maybe you could be exchanging receipts also with somebody. Most of the, you know what I'm saying? There's something with your hands being very important. Yeah, okay. Let's just continue here. Winter's Dream, gestation. What is this? Well, here's a spiral. Here's the spiral. Oh, wow. You've yet to do this. You've yet to do this. This is a future energy, and that's why it's coming in the reverse. This is why you may need... This is why the rest card, Garden of Venus, maybe came out. These look very similar. And so there's something that you've been doing or that you have done that it requires a lot of rest and renewal to your body, mind, and spirit. And something has been growing, maybe getting used to, well, look at what can happen, you know. You can have the Kundalini rising, you can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. You can just know that your energy centers have been lit up. And that can in itself cause all kinds of things to let loose or show up. Physical problems, physical ailments. Definitely see somebody if you feel like you need to, but it releases stuff, different feelings. Maybe this just comes in the form of aches and pains, or some nights being really awake, some nights not. Some nights wanting to sleep until the middle of the day, or through the day. These are strong energies. And so there's something about this time that maybe you had resting, sleeping more, very necessary for the next phase. And I'm thinking it's because something's going to pick up. She's laying down, this girl, I can't hardly see her, but she's got this shell. It's like a mollusk shell, right? It has the spiral. That's interesting too, because I was looking today at the diagram for rational numbers, irrational numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and it was showing me that. So I saw that again, and so not only growth, but it can represent numbers, the right formula, having to have this rest, almost like, look, there's a shell up there at the top, right up there. So yeah, there was this rest that's needed because of what's about to occur, what's about to pick up. And what is about to pick up is this card. This is like what's coming. You see the deep diver diving into a task. You go deep. With this card, you go really deep. Maybe deep into exploring your own subconscious. Figuring things out. Like I said, a lot of self-realization or self-checks of like, why am I like this? Why is this problem in my life? Why do I have good things in my life? I don't know, just kind of analyzing it all. Why do I believe in that? And analyzing your beliefs to the core of every single belief. And it can be something like that. It can be doing a deep self-inquiry is what I'm thinking. And then whatever this task is that you possibly have even signed up to do, whether you believe in that or not. Like, it's invisible ink. You can always change these contracts, right? But there's something about the task that you're going to be, like the colors too. There's something about the task that you're going to be diving into and it being part of your soul mission, your contract. And so it's going to feel, you're going to feel very pulled to go as deep as you possibly can. Exploring parts of yourself that you didn't know existed, basically. And maybe they're being pulled out specifically. Maybe they involve gifts and abilities or something that is specifically going to be what you needed for this. And then what is up with the communication? Kind of curious about the communication. I have the initiation here on the bottom, the crossing, the initiation. Okay. Rapid growth. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. A contract. A contract. Invisible ink. Tell me about telephone. Okay, I have the Three of Wands and the Fool. Kind of looks like the Fool has, what I was saying, a little bit of hesitancy to go forward or to take to. The first interpretation that I came up with this was that there may be a little hesitancy to open up and to trust something new. But remember, the Fool is actually the energy who is coming down from the mountain. He's already been on a journey of enlightenment and like self-actualization, and like there's a lot of stuff that this person is now aware of. And so the opening in the heart, they're not a fool at all, they're very wise. They're just not judging their experience by something from the past. And it is about the Cardinal, the new beginning. That's what the Fool card represents. And then this is the journey. And this is the journey that is about your expansion, how you're going to expand, and how you have visualized this happening for yourself too is a very much so part of it. Because remember, the universe is your partner. It's not the card that says the universe dictates. It is the universe is your partner. Okay? So you working with it. Now, what does this have to do with communication, connection? Your travel. Okay, it can be your travel on this journey. Okay, and maybe that's also in the sense of maybe you're like me and maybe more of a homebody at this moment, right? And then your period of life, whatever. So I'm more of a homebody and I do still reach out and make connections through business. So it could be about connection and reaching out to different people on this new, when you get to this new farther gate. More people than you had before. Maybe it's because there's a different resonance too. It might be that. It might be because there's some type of different resonance. Not different. I don't know, it's different. Because see you all as this group that's all kind of going very similar pace. You're ahead, but I feel like you're going at a similar pace. However, whatever frequency we're at is what we're going to attract to us. Oh, beautiful. Whatever this deep dive is that you're going to do, it's going to bring in victory for you. So we have the Six of Wands energy, which is a Leo energy. This card is about victory and appreciation being shown to you. You riding on your high horse, you have your staff in your hand and you have a reef attached to it, unlike the other ones behind you, because you're on the forefront. You're on the forefront and you're accomplishing. This is definitely a card of appreciation because of the greater good. Something about the greater good. Let's pull another one of these. I'm probably going to wrap up kind of soon because my internet's not been that fast tonight. So place your worry. Place your worry to rest, okay? So what does a worry bead do? When we hold the worry beads, or you can use a stone. You can just pick up a stone from outside, wash it off first. But you meditate, you either rub it or you do something where you're representing the transfer of the worry into that object or stone. You can even do this by writing out your worries on a piece of paper and then go burning it outside. There's ways to banish worry easily in different ways than what we're told. So this is almost like a form of prayer too. Well, because in my mind I'm seeing somebody also using the rosary beads. But those are associated with saying a certain prayer or line, right? So this is a little different, but I think they're saying that there's so many different ways to rest and relax, and there's so many different ways that you can represent your worries being taken care of. Just know that you're in the hand of the universe. That should tell you everything. And that there's some holy favor here for divine mission. A divine mission, being on the forefront for something. Maybe you have a lot of healing abilities, I don't know, because it might be talking about healing also with the Garden of Venus, your rest and renewal, gathering up this energy, perhaps for healing of some sort for some, like hands, it could be energy healing for some, for sure. And there's this card. Okay. 6-6. Castle, pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, power, prestige, isolation, architecture, the old guard, and timeless. Your castle. It's what you're building. Okay, I'm going to pull an angel number for you. And like I said, I'm going to wrap this little shorter than normal because my internet. That's another thing. Whew. Communication. Yeah, that's gotta get better. Gotta get better. Here, 20 is about how you're able to relate to others on a cosmic level, and you're harmonious, balanced partnerships, okay, and contracts possibly. And they have 444. Trust your journey there. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you're where you need to be at the present moment. Know that you are protected. I am protected. And 777, I mean, jackpot, right? Your purpose flows from within you. Everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness is in your soul. And I thank you for joining me. Sending you love. Bye.